In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to remove and reinstall the 2014 to 2017 Chevy Equinox taillight. To remove the taillight on the Chevy Equinox, the process is very simple. You'll need to open up the hatch to gain access to the two screws that are holding the taillight in place. You're only going to need a couple tools to remove the taillight: a flathead screwdriver to remove these two plastic covers, a 10mm socket to remove the two screws, and a small plastic body trim tool. So we'll start by removing the two covers. When you pop up, it'll come out. Same thing on the bottom. And we can now use the 10mm socket to remove the two bolts. And we're now ready to remove the taillight. Now that you're ready to remove the actual taillight from the body, you're going to want to be careful. On this model, there is a tube up here that connects to the inner fender well, and also a small sleeve that connects into the bottom. You want to make sure when you pull to the side, you're not pulling too far out. You may snap either of these two connection points, and if you do, there will be nothing that actually holds the taillight into the inner fender here. Now they're ready to remove it. What I like to do is I start by pulling it away from the body a little bit so I can get my two fingers into here. And then what I do is I pull the taillight out like this. If you need to, you can use the body trim tool to help you guide the taillight out. Now that we've got the taillight removed, I'm going to disconnect off the harness and I'll show you how it connects to the body. Now that we've got the housing removed, I'll show you how to pull out the actual light bulbs from the housing. So we'll start with the brake light. So this one here, when you twist to the left, it'll pop out. This bulb is going to be a 3157 or a 7443. So when you apply a little bit of pressure here, the bulb will pop out. You can evenly push it back in. So unlike a headlight bulb, this one will not burn out if you do touch it, but I do recommend making sure that you don't get an excessive amount of grease or dirt on the bulb. So when you stick the bulb back in, you'll feel it seat. Twist to the right. We'll now take a look at the reverse. So again, you'll twist to the left. It'll come out. This bulb is a T15. It's going to come out of the housing in the same way. And we'll take a look at the final running light bulb here. So again, twist to the left. This one will be a T10, or sometimes called a peanut bulb. Again, it'll go back in and twist back to the left. Now let's take a look and I'll show you how this is actually secured to the fender. So now that we're taking a look at the inner fender, there's 3 points where the taillight connects. Up here on the top, right here, and a clip that slides forward into here. So when we look at the actual taillight, the top pin connects here. This one holds you straight in the fender, and this tab here on the bottom is what slides into the housing here. Let's reconnect the harness, and then I'll show you how to install the taillight. Now they're ready to start. You'll want to make sure you're going to line this clip up first here into the bottom, and then follow with this pin, and make sure your top pin is also connected. Now that everything is roughly sitting where it needs to be, you'll want to use the motion of pushing forward to get everything reconnected. Now check your gap around the fender. And as long as everything is fully connected and pushed in, you can reinsert the two 10mm and then cover your clips back in. You're now ready to reinstall the two covers. The flat portion here will be your bottom. And just like that, you've removed and reinstalled the taillight on the Chevy Equinox. If you found this content useful or you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.